All right. And we have quality options. The audio sounds good. So let's go ahead and grab what we gotta grab. Let's see. This might be a good post. Okay. I got just what I needed. So you're watching the stream today. We're going to be running a quick free-to-play Genesis Guillotine cross stream. And we're going to go ahead and, do the dailies that we normally do. The server currently has some boosted EXP rates, which I could not take advantage of yesterday because I was busy. And if you're watching the VOD, I want to let you know that I actually finished the booster Guillotine cross video. I merged both assassin and assassin cross leveling. So now we have one single video for assassin, how to level up an assassin from 1 to 100. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. I'm very sure that people will be able to, get the hang of it and understand that the purpose of the whole thing is really to just give you an idea of where to go level up. It's not meant to be like a, Zenny farming guide and that kind of stuff. Because I want to make sure people know that we're not really farming Zenny here. We're just kind of showing you where to go level up. So that said, let me go ahead and grab this thing. Let me get it going. Some stream alerts. All right. And then we're gonna go ahead and copy paste this link over here. And let's see what we get. So yeah, so I hope you guys have been well. We are gonna be getting started right away. And yeah, for all it's worth, I think we're doing a pretty decent job here. So I'm gonna just run in. And what is more? I think I'm gonna go to Illusion of Labyrinth. Might give me more EXP from all the monsters that I'm killing, and then I don't have to go back over there for the last turn. And so we will do just that. All right. Currently, server rates are still at 300%, so we are good on that end. Oh, we did sell the Barmia tickets last time. Was like what, 5 days ago? Goodness. We still have an Angry Snowier card that nobody bought, so sad state of affairs, but it's whatever. All right. Oh, give me 1 second real quick. I need to take this real quick. 1 second. So we're gonna open up with syrups, of course. The great undercut continues. All right, so we have enough EDP, right? 60 EDPs, we're good. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Captain Summer Show. Today, we're going to be having a quick stream. I was on earlier. I woke up at 9 a.m. today. I got some stuff going, but I couldn't start the stream because I was finishing up the upload for the Booster Guillotine Cross video, the 1 to 100 leveling. It's very straightforward. It's honestly just, you know, what you'd expect. It's just me doing the things that I always do. Oh, hey, you know, you're going to go and, you know, get the kills here at these locations, and then go to Dark Priest, and then go to Heartbeast, and then go to Magma Dungeon, that sort of deal. So, you know, it's not like we're missing out on much. It's not like there's too many complicated things going on. But, you know, for the finalized, you know, concept video of how to level up the character, we'll have build recommendations on how, you know, how to set up your stats, the logic as to why you set up your stats that way. But I'm starting to think that I might have to make videos pertaining to the logic behind stat builds and why me personally built them the way that I built them. Because again, my equipment doesn't entirely rely on cash gear. It relies more on just my character's ability on its own, rather than, you know, cash gear dictating everything, which again, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just wanting to emphasize that. Oh yeah, magic mushroom. I just want to emphasize that when it comes to stat builds, I go more along the lines of game mechanics rather than just the equipment. Because sometimes, you know, there's a few things that make a big difference in the big picture of how you set up stat build. You know, if you have stuff like perverse demon mask, you know, set your stat builds for 18 intervals of 18, because every 18 of one stat gives you a bonus and +3 of another stat. Or maybe if you're using something along the lines of, say, not cash gear, but, you know, regular equipment, Galence's card requires you to have 126 base luck to get, 125 base luck to get the, actually, we're gonna get the bonus now. Actually, that's good, because we can at least see how much more damage we're gonna be doing here. So let's kill this one first, because we have, you know, approximately 100% crit here. So one cross impact, we get 228,000, 232,000, and with the last point of light, 260. So our damage went up by like almost, you know, 30,000 just from that 30% extra crit damage alone. Also because we have the Ring of Silver Claw, which by the way was very cheap. And ultimately, when I recommend builds, when I recommend stats and gears to people, sometimes I get hit with the, well, I have this equipment, and it's like, you know, perverse demon mask, no, not perverse demon mask, enforcer shoes, some accessories that give them a lot of attack, like, you know, some really crazy stuff. And that's perfectly fine, because then at that point I have to say, okay, so the stat build will be different because you have these. Oh look, there's the chaotic. I didn't pick up the quest. I don't want to kill her. Maybe I should though, because there's no way I'm gonna pick it up now. Actually, who did I have for the quest? Doesn't matter. Anyways. So I feel as though I may have to cover the logic behind stats before I start doing anything along the lines of, you know, full character coverage, because I know some of that stuff may contradict itself, saying like, oh, if you do this, you do this, but you do that, you do that. But then if I do something different, it gets picked up. But it's just a general guidelines. It doesn't have to be like the end all be all. There are people who will have content that relates entirely to the end game, builds that they have. People do a whole lot of crazy damage. They have all the gears that they need, so their build is finalized. They don't have to worry about stats because their equipment will dictate their stats. So it's not like they gotta worry much about that. It's pretty, cookie cutter. However, if you are a new player and you're not aware of how to set your stats, then that's where the difference comes in. We have to understand how stats work, because ultimately you're not going to get those gears unless you swipe or you level up. So it is more likely that you are going to be leveling up without the cash gears unless you tend to swipe, and that's fine. But again, my intent is not to prevent you from swiping. My intent is to help you understand how to set your stats, so you don't think the game is too difficult, because there are a lot of things that within Ragnarok Online that are somewhat complicated if you're not aware of them. But once you're exposed to them, just the same way that maybe you do know, maybe you don't know, the same way you're exposed to calculus, you start learning how it is. You used to think it was so difficult, so impossible, but then you try it out and like, oh, okay, so it's not that bad. And if you're guided in the right direction and explained in a way that it's easy for you to understand, because again, not everybody learns the same way. So there are small differences here and there between how you learn and how you apply the knowledge. So, and I think Ragnarok Online is no different than that. I think that anything related to academics, anything related to athletics, anything related to hobbies is not different from these things, because we all learn, we all pick the stuff up, we try and error, we get things wrong, we get things right. So very common. And that's kind of why I like to put that logic with an RO, because it's kind of what I learned when I was studying chemistry. So it helps me put things into perspective for other people, because I too struggled with learning in terms of complicated subjects. Because hey, I didn't just know physical chemistry right out of the box. I didn't know advanced organic chemistry right out of the box. I had to learn, and I had my struggles because it was a difficult subject. But and those are things, those experiences that kind of helped me in a way improve the stream, improve the learning approach for new players, and even people who already play the game. People learn different things all the time. So being able to show them in a way that is easy for them to understand is very helpful. Oh, I see what they're doing. They're sidestepping to draw the aggro. So I'm kind of just using up on my EDP right now. I'm gonna have Magic Mushroom and EDP be on at the same time, because it's kind of annoying to have one but not the other. But anyways, at least that's the logic that I have for when it comes to gameplay and understanding RO, which hopefully makes things make a lot of sense as to why I do things a certain way. But anyways, that said, we are back. I finished the booster Assassin Cross video, Assassin Cross to Guillotine Cross to level 100, so it should be good to upload soon. The reason why I'm holding back on it right now is because it comes out in standard definition, and I would like it to be in high definition because it looks pretty bad in standard definition, just so you know. It is very satisfying. Ooh, I died. I turned to the side to read that comment, like, yep, it is satisfying. Let's see, what am I missing? Did they change this? Or was it always like this? Oh, I killed everything. Okay, cool. I'm done with this map then. Buffalo Junior, Chaotic Ghost, Chicken to Fly. Oh, you know what? I gotta go to Luanda real quick, because Luanda has the Wutens, and I gotta get on that really quick because server's gonna go down for maintenance in 3 hours. So I really gotta get on the ball for that one, because the map changes after 2 hours and defeating all the Wutens or Stalactite Golems, summon the MVP, kill the MVP. That's when they rotate. So let's go ahead and make a trip over to Beach Dungeon, because that's where we get a whole lot of EXP for us. Beach Dungeon, Beach Dungeon, Beach Dungeon. At level 180, I'm gonna bring out the Royal Guard. I do have a neat little trick to do Odin Temple, which is actually really helpful. I think it's probably one of the best things that we've shown on this channel, my personal opinion. I don't have any water converters. Well, I have to just deal with it. All right. Oh, also, you switch weapon, you lose your EDP and you lose your poison. Wutens are up right now. Receive all quests. The quest. And let's get a move on. Not here though. Wow, you can almost two-shot these guys. Look at that. Almost 2 shots. I see the token on the floor, don't worry. I just want to get these kills real quick. Hallucination Walk is so useful for these maps. Wu-Tang token. So I think this might be the last time that we run Illusion of Luanda. Here's why. At level 180, you have access to so many more quests that you can do. Einbeck Mines, Odin Temple, ultimately Abyss Lakes. And quite frankly, the EXP there is just so much better. Oh, I see the last token. There we go. I think I got all the kills in here. Let me check the log. Yeah, we kill all of them here. So I think we're done with this map. I think we can easily go to episode. Actually, let's go to Glassheim. Wabbit Stakes, how you doing? I'm doing just fine at this point. Just you know, doing our dailies, getting our EXP, getting to level 180, which then makes our life so much easier. Also, I still don't have the other weapon. It's kind of funny how you can make it with just, you know, the Grace equipment, the uh those 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 macro things are there. I don't like them. Anyways, so let's head on over to Abyss Glassheim. Let's go get our EXPs. Let's go do what we set out to do. I forgot to heal up. Let's go. Pop our equipment. And we're going to be switching weapons in a bit, so we're going to just go ahead and fight. It's so nice to have the Galantis card available. Even without the Dark Clawing, you can still kill these monsters. We've been killing them for so long. That is just, you know. I'll even kill the monsters at Odin Temple without the Silver Claw Ring. Because I think ultimately it doesn't really matter. A lot of people really want to still get the weapons, you know, not the weapons, the equipment from the cash shop. So it's not like, it's not a generalization. It's just like, you know, for the most part, if people have the Zenny for it, they will get the equipment. It only makes sense to make your character stronger, and if it's available in your server, because every single server is its own ecosystem, their own gears, their own everything, it's fine, you know. The only reason why I do the free-to-play style is because I think when you have the, not the lack of damage per se, it's more when you have the character at its base, you tend to learn, you know, you tend to figure out, okay, what can I do with this character to help me solve this problem? And from there, you kind of just go. Actually, we're going to use the old battle manual that we have for the sake of the rest of the raw EXP that we're acquiring here. Because this battle menu we get from the for free from the Couture Academy, we just never used it. Decreased agility. I don't like decreased agility. Math Geek, how you doing? What's new? What's good, my friend? How are you? Oh my god, 48,000. Oh my god, I didn't heal up fast enough. Sad state of affairs. Anyways. Let's go ahead and heal up and then go back to Glassheim. So we're almost 180. You guys know at 180 we get access to the other dungeons, and that's pretty much where we're gonna live. We could actually, in fact, we could in fact grind Odin Temple for 200 actually. And I think I will be doing the trick with the whole, you know, holy water, and you know, all that good stuff, because it is in our best interest to just finish up the character and maybe either continue Ranger or take a little quick break from the free-to-play series and work on... Oh, I didn't finish the episode 16.2 16.1 quest that you can do. I do have another Guillotine cross that I can use for like the footage, but you know, it's not the same one. So but still, I think I want to switch on over to Endless Tower, you know, spam on the Dragon Breath Dragon Knight army. I feel like, oh my goodness, why did you land that hit, Mr. Perverse Wanderer, Polluted Wanderer? How could you do this to me? Anyways, that said, what's new, guys? What are you guys up to? I think this weekend, this Thursday, I will be doing the sponsored stream. The bonus content for this sponsored stream will be Battle 5 with one of the Dragon Breath Dragon Knights. I will be, you know, picking up costumes and souls for anyone who wants to make a Battle 5 headgear. They will have, you know, they can get it for free from me. I'll go over why Battle 5 is difficult, not because the monsters are high level, but you know, the elemental aspect to it, the damage aspect to it, and just a little quick coverage on that in particular. Then Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern, we will be doing a level 180 to 200 party. So you're any character level 180 to 200 that you want to, you know, level up, we will be going through the tour, the 180 tour. Well, we will be going to Odin Temple. We will be doing Thanatos Tower. We will be doing Einbeck Mines. So if you want to join in, I don't have a sign-up sheet. It's kind of first come, first serve. So if you want to show up and, you know, participate, either for that, it'll be after the coverage of the Sonic content. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Thank you for waiting. And now coming in with a tier 1 sub. Thank you very much for your support. Your support goes a long way. And with that said, you know what I'm gonna tell you, right? With that said, you get access to Salty Bear, Gatsby Bear, Monkus Bear, Upvo Bear, What Bear, Corn Bear, Kawaii Bear, Sunglass Bear, and Hey Hey Bear. Take this bears with you. Use them to your liking. Take care of them. And, you know, they'll take good care of you. So, you know, express yourself with them and have a great time with them. So thank you very much. Really, really appreciate that. I was a little bit AFK here, so thank you very much for waiting. That's pretty funny, Milky. Not gonna lie, I appreciate you doing the Sonic stuff, because I'm sure I'm never doing it. Yeah, well, yeah. I think the Sonic stuff is kind of fun. I mean, for me, I think that it's well made. I mean, see, that's the thing. Oh my goodness, did my thing really expire right now? My God, my wings and my hats lid expired just now. Goodness. Well, I did not. I forgot to look at the timer on those things. Guess I'm going back to town soon then. It's too much work. I mean, it's 5-minute run. Like, if you think that's a lot of work, then, you know, don't try, you know, farming content for the purpose of showcasing, because I will tell you that farming at a biolab switching between characters, even though it's a 5-minute instance, takes just as long as a Sonic instance. It's a lot of work. Any other collab you would want to see? Honestly, what I really want, I don't know if you can actually do it with that though. I don't know. I mean, anything bear related would be nice. I mean, Rilakuma would be nice. Only mainly because I really like Rilakuma, so. Oh, I don't have my wings anymore. I forgot. Whoops. I heard from a trusted source today. All right, well. Told this your bills can hit up to 700 million. Under what circumstance? Okay, I'm not okay. I don't know. Okay, because here's the contradiction for me. The contradiction for me is, if you heard from the trusted source, that trusted source can just like Q, out A, print screen, or, you know, snip and show. Like, you know, it's not that. I don't know if that makes sense, because when someone tells me something, they show me at that moment. Like, hey, I saw this. Like, look at this. Like, oh, that's interesting. Oh my God. That's very nice. What you gonna do with it? Can I get out? Yeah, I can get out through here. I'm stuck because no bees about wings. I should probably go get the bees about wing because I'm wasting time not doing that. Yeah, I'm not getting close to that thing. Nope. If I want to buy 2 snake skins outside of my normal, normal snake skin acquisition, at the very least, I'm gonna look for a slotted. Yeah, there's no slotted ones. Yeah, somebody probably bought them all, so I'm not surprised. Oh, right. Kachua. I was like, I was thinking about something, and I was like, yeah, that's right. I've been opening the Kachua on stream for that. Yeah. What was I thinking even? Anyways, let's go ahead and grab our how to lead or lead or however you want to pronounce it, because I don't know how to pronounce it in this case. And Beast About Wing, and let's go back to Glass Time. Let's go finish up these quests. And then we do 17.2. Buried the Illusion Labyrinth. We already did the Illusion Labyrinth. So now we gotta finish up Luanda. We're gonna go check in the next hour to see if the rotation already happened. Oh, by the way, Polluted Dark Lord is up. If you look at my coordinates, it's up here. I just saw him right now. I just saw the Dark Illusion. Oh, there we go. Here it is. It's up here. If anybody wants it. Around 109 to 84. think I dodged that. Because usually you kind of die on the spot, so. Wow. Even hallucination walk can't save you from all those rage tricks. Oof. Tough business, man. Tough business, I tell you. I think after this, we're going to go to episode 17.2. And then we're going to go to phase room nests. I don't think I have enough Zenny for it, but I'm going to have to farm Zenny next time. Next time we play, I have to farm Zenny because I'm pretty much down on Zenny at the moment, so. When you get Raspberry, very nice. Look at that. Look at you go. Two more ice ghosts and we're good to go. Oh, there was an ice ghost there and I just ignored it. Let's see. I can kill it here. There we go. Here's the two ice ghosts. All right, let's get out of here. Off we go. What achievement did I get? All right, so off we go to episode 17.2. We're gonna start at the Tartaro's warehouse. I think that's where the better EXP is. We want to get more. We want to get the better raw EXP because we have a battle manual running. The other locations do not give us that much EXP because we are at a higher level, but this will be decent for us to do so. Anyways, whew, goodness. Oh, you know what? I just remembered the laundry. Give me 1 second. I gotta put in the dryer. 1 second, please. All right, we're back and we're going to start up the Tartarus warehouse. So let's go ahead and pick up our quests. Keep our Holy Element weapon here for the time being. And off we go. Spam cross impact. Look at that. Look how much easier it is now than before. Maybe the Dark Claw, the Silver Claw ring is not a bad idea. BXP has kind of dropped a little bit, but I mean, you're almost 180, so you know, BXP is not gonna stay high forever. Gotta charge my laptop. 1 second. All right, there we go. All right, let's keep it running. Still takes a bit of effort to kill these, but I mean, it's not as bad as it was once upon a time, right? I'm gonna switch to our Thanatos Qatar. You know, something that I found interesting was one second, actually, hold on. The title is part 3, phase 3, part 11. It's been taking me longer to level this character to 180 than it did the Rune Knight. Having access to the cards early on that, you know, having Zenny, obviously it's very obvious, right? I'm telling you guys something very obvious, but it's just putting things into perspective. You would think the Guillotine Cross would level up faster because they have all this damage, right? They would. Normally under different conditions, they would. But as it turns out, yeah, they can also mob better than single target and get stuff done faster and start, you know, jumping into other stuff, you know, a lot earlier. But having access to Zenny would have actually let me just farm certain maps for a longer time instead of just doing the daily. So having access to Zenny for like the consumables is actually super important, because you have damage to kill stuff, but the consumables, that's where they get you, you know. At least I found it easier to get consumables for Rune Knight than it was for Guillotine Cross. And if maybe Guillotine Cross only uses like one actual consumable, the poison bottle creation is very stat reliant, so only at higher levels can you get a better success rate. But even then, farming cover day Neros may take a while. You know. Yeah, but like not at the same capacity that Rune Knight can. if you're looking at the character on its own, like base character without not a whole lot of equipment, even if you add some equipment, unless you say bring enforcer boots, I mean, yeah, of course, enforcer boots and meteor assault will just do a whole lot, right? But then rolling cutter is only so effective in certain situations. Meteor assault was actually better for the blind stun portion of it. But if you do rolling cutter, you will use less SP. But the monsters aren't going to be blinded, so they are going to hit you every time. Rune Knight has the passive for the HP recovery, which is really nice. They also have the Sea Rune to increase their healing with potions, so syrups heal more. And, you know, they're just tankier, and they can spam their skill a lot faster for more damage in one go. If that makes sense, you know. If we bring up, you know, bring in the enforcer boost, then yeah, of course it can mob easily, right? But you can't expect a brand new Guillotine Cross to farm that same way as a Rune Knight can. Okay, but we're talking about the free-to-play series, you know, how to approach things without having to be given a whole lot of things, you know. Still, in all seriousness, it's kind of interesting because if you have access to more Zenny, I guess it just becomes easier because there's more. I mean, it's obvious. It's really obvious. Like this time around, I didn't get very lucky on the drops for the cards. So it's like, okay, well, that's a bummer. And I wasn't able to buy better equipment quickly. Whereas Rune Knight's equipment was a lot cheaper and it was actually easier to get to. However, Guillotine Cross has better burst damage, single target burst damage. With the crit, you won't miss. Like, you know, there's like pros and cons to, you know, going about the leveling process and maybe end game. At least you don't have to make about 5 headgear with the Rune Knight as well, so that's really beneficial if you ask me, because yeah, of course, I mean, yeah, that's really obvious. That's what I'm saying. If you want to say that, you know, Guillotine Cross can mob too, I know we're gonna follow into the, you know, meteor assaults, enforcer boots ordeal. You know, part of me wants to bring back the Ranger. Maybe I should bring back the Ranger because it's already like, you know, 150. Might as well just pick it up and keep going with that. For the 150 to 200, which is going to be really, really straightforward. It's going to be like the Grace equipment into the same locations, spam focus arrow strike, no limits when you have it, you know. ease up on how much you're killing when you have, you know, when you don't have no limits on, that kind of stuff. It's very straightforward. I don't mind. I think it's a really good idea. But I know for a fact that ranger needs to farm up a little bit more because, you know, some equipment's gonna fall off sooner or later. So if anything, I'm gonna stick around for the, I don't know if I'm gonna do the library today. I think I'm gonna go just straight into the sewer and the power plants and get that stuff out of the way. Whoa, that's a lot of damage right there. This is like the damage I used to deal with EDP when I first started. A throwback, I suppose. What arrow am I equipping for elements? I use the hunting arrow with an elemental converter because I'm still using the whatchamacallit hunter bow. I'm not using an arrow. You can't equip arrows for elements. The bow icon is, so at the beginning of the game, when you go to Frontier, you can join a clan, like a guild sort of thing, and you get some stats. And you get like 1 dexterity, 1 agility, which honestly is something very useful for this. Yeah. I'm almost one-shotting everything in here, so I wish I got an Unleashed Plasma card. That would make me very, very happy. I don't know. I think that was the not the elemental, the status effect. It was the status effect, no? Yeah, curse arrow. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. Yep. We only get like 7,000 EXP from these mobs now, so we're only doing it for the daily quest and for the chance of getting a card here, which is, you know, really the Unleashed Energy card is what I'm after above everything. Just that. I'm not interested in anything else here. And of course the EXP that we get, because, you know, boosted server rates at least up to 180. It's good EXP. You can always get better EXP from just doing the other stuff, but the card value, you know, goes a long way. If you get that card here, it sounds for like what, 100 million Zen or something like that, you're pretty much set to buy a lot of syrups to that Zenny and level up. Give me 1 second real quick. Gotta take this. All right, thank you so much for waiting. I appreciate that. So let's continue onwards. We have quite a bit to do. We have 2 hours left. I really hope we can at least get the start one of the, maybe Odin Temple would be nice to do. At the very least, Odin Temple would be cool, because I think that's the easiest one to do. I know some people would say, Bear, what do you mean it's the easiest one? That's difficult. Yes, it is difficult, but we do about 500,000 damage with elemental advantage, so I think we are in good hands if we were to choose to, you know, go to do Odin's first. And with the amount of EXP that we get, we're probably gonna get a full level out of that. So like 2 full levels out of that. Yeah, I just gotta get to 180 first, and I think I can get to 180 if I finish these quests. Turn them in with a battle menu buff. I can just run over to Odin with cursed water and golden syrups. I was busy yesterday, so I couldn't get on to do the usual leveling. But man, I think I could have beat level 186 right now if I got on yesterday. Maybe. Yeah, I was, when I did the Amicitia party, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually thought about it and was like, man, maybe we're better off just doing like, you know, Tomb of Remorse as a group, you know, with a squad, and then just like airship crash, and then, you know, just lose at Geffen Magic tournaments. That honestly sounds a lot easier than leveling past 230. I will get some characters to 240 because I want to farm the, what is that place called? Corridor of Phantom. So $241. Ooh, you're in for it now. Yeah, you're in for it now. Nope, you are there. You are where you have to be. It's just gonna be grind, you know, just like living in Niflheim level 2 all the way through until, you know, 250. And not a single card dropped from me today. Unfortunately, very sad state of affairs. But what am I gonna do about it? Just gotta keep going, right? Are you gonna rest after maintenance? I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to keep working on the. Well, I finished the booster guillotine cross, 1 to 99 or 1 to 100 leveling. So no, I'm gonna be going out after this. I feel I'm kind of craving something. I don't know. Not really gonna stick around today. I got stuff to do. I gotta go out to eat. I gotta finish up I gotta start working on the 16.1 stuff. I need to organize how I'm gonna be moving forward. I need to organize the Discord since I'm done with the booster stuff. Probably do a bit more advertising on December stream. I gotta let people know that I'm doing the Ball 5, custom headgear stuff. I do have some energy fragments to give away too, so yeah. I wouldn't mind doing some Dota, but like right now you're playing a lot of Tiny. So Blink Avatar Slap. That's kind of the thing I've been really into lately. Taking down towers when there's an opportunity to do so. That tower damage is insane, so I really like it. Because objectives, right? We're playing for objectives, not just to kill people, but objectives. No one has started that discussion, and I'm not really well versed what's going on with that. I saw a message on Bearcord, but I didn't really look into it because I was getting ready for the stream and I was finishing up the booster GX stuff. Oh yeah, the booster. Yeah, there's like the booster box in that, If they start at level 1, it would be so good with the Sunbear, level 1 to 100 booster video series that's posted on YouTube. Sewage Venoms. I think I'm done with Belarus, right? Yeah, I'm done with Belarus. We did Pitayas, we did the sewers, we did the Tartarus warehouse dailies, so we're done with this place. Honestly, it would have been interesting to see. I might have pulled up the Captain Summer geneticist and did that if that was available early on. That would have been a really good way to approach it. FC Pi. FC Pi. I'm like reading it out. FC Pi. FC Pi. Okay. I think I have enough to survive with these mini syrups. But yeah, I should be fine. Believe it or not, under a cast clip is better than this for this situation. For this situation. I mean, in terms of VIP, I think having VIP is kind of nice. Now, in that particular circumstance, you know, I don't really know what to say, but you know, I still think that why do you not find it? Why do you find it useless though? It's just like what? Or is it because you want it or something other than that? Sorry, yawning. That makes sense. But what if you're new to the game and you came in because of the Sonic content. All right, let me get through this here. 11:25. We have an hour and a half after this, so I think we should be able to complete that and maybe get into the Odin Temple. It's not really that good. It's the regular face wound one, you know, the face wound leg. I'll probably take some time to read the notes on that stuff, because it seems like a lot of people are having their comments on it. So, and once again, I would like to reiterate, I know nothing about this. So I am barely learning as you are. All right. Got a little something else in between over here. Sorry about that. Slight delay here and there, but it's fine. It's fine. All right. Hmm. Maybe this is too many monsters, actually. That's more like it right there. So yeah, I was working on a thumbnail stuff yesterday. I was talking with some people from Discord, and I find it kind of funny how Biju's hat in the sprites is super big. It's huge. Like, I feel as though the hat gets in the way of the image itself. And I don't know if that's I don't think that's a good thing. From my standpoint, it's not a good thing. So I thought I died. I thought I was gonna die there for a second. That was a little risky. All right, so this once again, this last section, not that bad. It's just, you know, slightly tedious. Have to go around, walk around the poison. If you have Evo Druid armor or Argyop armor, then you're perfectly fine. Give me 1 second real quick, guys. Here, 1 second. All right, let's keep it moving. Well, I mean, we are this. I don't have to go about it. We are very mature here, okay? Before anyone starts up with stuff, just pointing out. I think a lot of people notice that, you know. I think you're the first person to mention, you know, something like that about Biju. Because I think a lot of people catch on to it rather quickly at first glance. So, you know, you know what I mean, right? Right. There's a random archbishop over here, a random priest over here as well. Okay, I can probably show you guys the technique with the, what is that called? With the priest first before I jump into the other one. So yo there, everyone, thanks for the follow. Hope you enjoying the stream. So yeah, wait, did I read that correctly? Hold on a second, give me 1 second. Did I read that correctly? Yeah, I did. Okay. So anyways, we're gonna go back to Luanda real quick. I'm gonna go finish up the rest of the quest over here, the dailies, and then we should have enough EXP to get ourselves into the next level. So we will jump to Odin. I will be logging in some additional characters to showcase the way by which you can, you know, get holy element armor and fight against these mobs, which is super good. I mean, I can't emphasize how good it is because it's extremely good. Very useful as well. So if you don't have access to an Angeling card, you can always make a priest and 2 acolytes. Yes, I did say Odin. Let me know, how are you? How you been? I tried to put her away. I was right there. I'm all right. I've been all right. Just doing the series, doing the editing for the YouTube videos. I think I finally finished all of the oh, Odin Temple level 4, you know. Oh yeah, mod rotation is in. Let's go, baby. You're fine. I mean, they do name servers like that, so it kind of does make sense to think that. But yeah, no, you're fine. You're perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. So since there's more people here right now, I just want to remind you guys there will be a leveling party this Saturday. We are going to be going to do level 180 to 200 leveling. We have a character within the level range of 180 to 200. We will be doing a party, so be sure to jump in for that. So you have any characters level 180 to 200, feel free to let me know so I can, you know, remind you when the time comes. We will be doing 180 to 200. I will be bringing my Sunbird Geneticist. I will be gearing it, so it should be strong by the time I finish finding the gears that I need. So how's it going, Lumino? How's your Ranger? You were still playing Ranger last time, right? Ah, okay. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. Megalith token. All right. I got the Megalith tokens. I got everything that I need. We have all the kills here for this place. Oh, hit the ground button. Megalith, Megalith. Okay, here we go. Nope, 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 nope. Here we go. All right, complete. Let's go ahead. Let's go back to Frontera. Start playing today. New level things. You're very welcome. I hope you enjoy the game. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can always DM me. We do have a Discord channel, so feel free to jump in on there and you ask questions. It's okay to ask questions. No problem doing so. I don't mind the questions. Just you know, I will be asking you to read a lot, so because I'll provide you the information so you can go read it and find out, you know, where to get the information from. So by all means. So I hope you have fun, and you're gonna play Swordsman, right? You're gonna be just fine. Swordsman is so easy to level up, ridiculously easy. So we got those dailies done. So let's go ahead and jump over to Frontera. So what else were you thinking about playing? First water. Soul Reaper. Ooh, Soul Reaper is pretty difficult. We don't have any documentation for it because nobody wants to play it. If you want to play Soul Reaper, I recommend... Okay, so you can level up to 175, but we still have the old EXP table. So, you know... Yeah, we haven't had that updated yet. Yeah, a lot of people do that. A lot of people play with the videos. Some people, what they do is they watch where I level up and they just skip around the video just to know where to go. Hey, so Kyoko, thank you very much. I am having a good stream. How's your assassin going? Quiltara, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoyed the stream. $132, very nice. Very nice. Armor certificates are 1 million zenny, huh? Oh, I already sold mine, huh? Oh, yeah, I probably did. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to NPC all of this stuff just to have some extra pocket change of my own, so yeah, a lot of trash I have here. All right, well, if I use VIP, for just one day, I would have it available tomorrow in the morning. I think I'll use the 1 day VIP that I have from the dailies just for this. Crazy, I'm gonna be going into this other map soon enough, so what class do you think I should try if I come back? What have you played before? What's your style more like? What I should ask you that. What's your style? What do you like about iRO? How do you like to fight monsters? I think I'll buy Fire Elemental Converter. I think I will go to Einbeck Mines as well. I can finish it all in one go, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Why you should play Ranger? I have a decent set of gear for it. I really like Guillotine, Crash Shadow Custom. I have the gear for it. I wish I could do a magic class, but doesn't seem very strong. Some magic classes are kind of fun. I think Warlock can get away with like reading spell book and then like release. I think you don't need a whole lot of gear for Guillotine Cross. I think if you have some Zenny, you can buy Ring of Silver Claw and you can get yourself a Awakened Shiver Guitar, and that's really strong for, you know, just cross impact. You'd be spamming a lot of cross impact though, so I don't know. But this is what the gears would look like. Like this is like super basic. If you have a Awakened Shiver Guitar, that's really good. I actually on Thursday I'm actually doing a Bao 5 stream, and I'm giving out the costume headgear and the souls for the headgear creation, and I might be giving away some of the material for the headgear as well. I have some energy fragments for that, so if you're interested. Yeah, I think Ring of Silver Claw, like if you have Enforcer boots, you can just meter assault your way through super easily. Higher levels, it doesn't hurt to cross impact. It's all up to you, really. Hyrax is pretty expensive, but I think I'll stick with my spamming crits faster, spamming cross impact faster. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna set up my priest at Hugo for the purpose of showcasing that. I'm gonna get my other archbishop as well. I think I'm gonna be going to Einbeck Mines first. I'm gonna take this character to Hugo, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I'm gonna park the priest over here. There's a random priest over here as well, so that's good for me. All right, so we're gonna use the 1-day VIP for today and tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to log in early just to get myself the sufficient time to complete the quest and get extra EXP, level up a little bit faster. We're gonna go ahead and exchange our snake skins that we got today. David Thorne, how you doing? We're about to turn in the quest. We're gonna be jumping over to Odin Temple. I popped the VIP for this one. I'll try to log in early tomorrow. I think it'll be super worth doing this, just turning this stuff in, get the EXP. Oh, come on, let me teleport to the top. The one time, there we go. Tomorrow we are going to continue the Guillotine Cross. Thursday we will have a sponsored stream once again. I will be covering the content for Sonic, and we will have additional bonus content, which is going to be the, let's see how much XP we get from this. 61.4 to 92.5. Wow, that's a lot of XP. I almost feel like I shouldn't go to Labyrinth. I should just go turn the stuff in at the 17.2 and run over to Odin. I think there's more benefit to the doing Odin and Einbeck over the Labyrinth dungeon turn-ins. Because here I can start running over to Einbeck. Oh, I can't actually, have to teleport back. Level 180. Let's go. We are so in here. We are so on this. We are gonna win. Thanatos would take too long. Yeah. Thanatos is actually rather difficult for me, believe it or not. I mean, I can hit everything, but you know, one of the things I really emphasize when it comes to leveling is how you should, you know, keep your distance from the monsters. The less monsters are attacking you, the better. You know, it's about the pacing. It's about the pacing. So at level 180, we start having access to these quests. At this point, we can start adding more agility for attack speed. We don't have any particular piece of equipment that asks us to get 126 base luck. So we are okay like that. Hey Zaz, how you doing? Well, actually, for these gears, we're not doing that bad, right? I'm doing good. Thank you very much. The rates, so we usually have, okay, the rates tend to go up and down. This is an official server, so normally we would have 1x rates, but we've been having 150%, well, 1.5 and 2x rates for a while. On the weekends, we get 300% EXP rates, which is 3x rates. And it's actually not very difficult to level up. Believe it or not, it's actually very easy to level up in officials. I'll have the gear out for the time being. Here's some stats out. Log out to prevent unwanted errors. I don't know if I'm gonna do a magic class after this. I think I'm gonna switch gears and focus on farming the challenge Old Glass Time and Endless Tower on stream. I think I really need to come back up with the, you know, the high level farming, because I don't know when Endless Tower is gonna go away because of the, you know, Constellation Tower. But, you know, I would much rather have, you know, have had the chance to farm rather than teleport. Oof. Because, yeah, tough business. Oh, no, you know, it's actually not that bad. Believe it or not, leveling this stuff is like, it's actually really easy. It's not very tedious for me. It's not very detrimental to my psyche, or if that's what word that we use for this. It's more like, I think sometimes people might get tired of the same leveling content. I think like the thing that makes the leveling series kind of exciting is when you start up a new character. It's like, oh, how do you level up this character now, you know? But I don't know. Some people actually just listen to the stream, actually, so that's a whole different thing. Oh, that's right. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna finish this all of these kills before the time expires for my battle manual buff. I think I'm in it for the raw EXP right now. This might be tough, actually. That's a whole lot of them, but I can't handle that many monsters. Too many mobs. Probably start up here, maybe. I think that would be super cheesy, you know, like just poison and teleport around. And then with the way the game mechanic works, you know, you just like get the kill, get the EXP without even being there. It's a little bit much, no? Okay, I got the Abyss Man kill, thankfully. Well, actually, there is a skill you can use. There is a poison. Isn't there? If I'm not mistaken, there's a poison that does damage over time. But it doesn't kill the monsters though. That was the thing about it. It just drops them to like 1 HP. Actually, it's not so bad actually. What happens is not the defense gears, is Stone Skin just reduces the incoming damage, no? Like it reduces physical damage taken but increases magical damage taken. It doesn't bug out. I feel like maybe I might have heard something like that before though. Actually, bugging out is just very rare. Oh no! You gotta get the gunpowder. You gotta go find the gunpowder. There's a gunpowder thing to this. Like go to the wiki and it's gonna explain that there's like some gunpowder you can find in the map. And you pick up that gunpowder, and then you talk to him and use the gunpowder for that. Sally Solly, thanks for the follow. Hope you joined the stream. There's way too many monsters. There we go. Very nice. Oh, crap. Okay, well. No problem. We'll just keep going. Oh, that's right. I have to switch this out. Red minerals. Just need 2 more of these. White mineral almost done. Green. Need 1 more green. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wake up earlier tomorrow to start this earlier just to get it out of the way, you know. But then I need to make sure I have my tough business. Purple mineral. Really? Goodness. White mineral complete. Purple. Getting closer and closer. Actually, I don't have to kill white mineral, but... Oh, green. There's green. The more difficult stuff is always going to be the Porcelios. Last chance to drop it. Well, good luck, Bebedor. Good luck. BM Carts, how you doing? Welcome back. How you doing? How you been? Yeah, I guess it might take me a bit longer to finish the daily quest for this place than I thought it would, so. Oh god, not the white men are getting in the way of the mobs. The raw XP is still worth it, so it's fine. Taking life one day at a time, nothing to brag about. No, it's good. It's good. I mean, not like bragging, of course, but it's good to take it one day at a time. One step at a time, pace yourself, you know. It's funny because when it comes to RO, I have that similar philosophy, at least for the free-to-play streams. The philosophy is to take it one step at a time because, you know, one daily at a time, if you will. Because it's actually easier to just do dailies and not feel stressed out or need more resources to do stuff when you can just do things on a daily basis, little by little, and, you know, you'll eventually get to your goal. Like, look at this. We're level 180. We're now in the Einbeck mines. This is like the goal. We're still on just like race equipment, Bow 5 hit, the not Qatar, and just the Ring of Silver Claw, which is pretty nice on its own. So yeah, you know, all's good here. So that similar philosophy is good. I mean, you can also take that philosophy when it comes to academics and training, you know, weight training, gym, you know, that kind of stuff. You can always apply the same idea. So I think that's good. I mean, poisonous card, not that it's good, but I mean, hooray, I suppose. I'm gonna cloak real quick because I need to just target the Julie. Oh, teleported away. Now for the tough part, the Porcelios and the Julians. At the very least, if I finish this, I'm not gonna finish everything. Oh, there's so many of them right here. Goodness. Gergoops, ¿cómo estás? I'm gonna do it this way because at least at this angle I can hit the Julian. Go out hanging out here. Look at that. Very nice spot to hang out with the Julians. So we need 1 and 1 to finish this place up. Once we finish that up, I think we're gonna run over to Illusion of Labyrinth. And Illusion of Labyrinth and Abyss Glass Time, just to turn that stuff in. We have 4 minutes, but I don't think I can finish all of the Odin Temple in 4 minutes. It would be nice, but I don't think it's happening. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go. Save me a trip all the way over. How many players are on this server? So I will tell you the truth. I'm like, I'll be very, very clear. There are 1,825 or so online, but there's a lot of people that set up their merchants in Frontera to sell. So the number may be a little bit off. But back then we used to only have like maybe 1,000 people online, like total overall. And it's increased over the past couple of months because of the fourth class updates and other events that have been happening. So let's go ahead and turn this stuff in. 181 all the way to, well, 182 and like, no, 90 something percent. So let's run over to Abyss Glass time. Actually, let's run over Abyss Glass time first. Turn that stuff in. I wonder that too. I do not know. Hi, doesn't work on Europe games on iRO. What do you mean? Can you rephrase it? Like, you mean play iRO from Europe? Well, no, I mean, we're talking about official server though. I mean, without getting into it, I know what you're referring to, but official servers work differently. No. Don't take me there, Nilam. All right, let's head on over to Abyss Illusion of Labyrinth. Let's turn this quest in. 1 minute and 54 seconds. I'm cutting it close. Oh, goodness. Well, not that it changed the player counts, but the thing is that, okay, without getting too much into it, just the basic general concept from what I know based on Ragnarok Online and my experience with everything that is Ragnarok Online, okay? Full disclosure. From what I understand, when it comes to other servers, wink, wink, auto trade function is not the same as offline vending vouchers. Offline vending vouchers in official servers make a carbon copy of your character and they place it for sale. However, you cannot right click, you cannot interact with that character. It is just a carbon copy of your character that does nothing except vend. So the function is more than likely different. That is just the logic behind why I don't think it's the same. I got 40 seconds. Can I just... Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and just turn the stuff in. 4.5% to like maybe 30. Yeah, 30. Okay, cool. So what's your take on the lack of offline vending as a basic feature for everyone? It feels a little insulting to have manually vend or pay for such a feature. Well, you have... When did you start playing Ragnarok Online? That's the first question I have for you. And it's relevant. I promise it's relevant. I swear it's relevant. Oh, there's no priest here. Oh, goodness. Oh, there's... Yeah, there's... Okay, there's a priest class here. Okay, cool. Okay, so you remember back then when the game was barely made, how you only had like the one character to use, you know, and then later on when the game evolved, you know, we got offline vouchers. Like, I think it's just like a remnant of the past, you know. it doesn't excuse the fact that, you know, quote unquote, pay for it what these days or whatever, but you know, you don't always have to pay for it. So there's a couple of ways to get holy element armor on your character. One of them is if you get yourself in a party with an archbishop, and you happen to see, you know, a couple of archbishops hanging around. Maybe one, you only need one priest that has to not be yours, one acolyte class and one priest, two acolyte class and one priest, and then you use the skill that is called BSS Sacramenti, and now you get holy element armor, and you lose it if you change map servers. But at least this way you get holy element armor in your character, and if you switch armors, it doesn't go away. That's a good thing. So now for the duration of this, you know, you will not get hit with holy element attacks because that's just the way that it works. You can swap your armor not stuff and you're going to be perfectly fine. Back then, telegraph is philosophy too expensive to continue. Back then there were so many bots. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I feel like the way that they made the game back then, they didn't really plan out for the auto vent feature stuff. And then later on, they kind of just threw it on top of the current existing feature instead of making the, you know, vending be its thing like that. Doesn't excuse it. I think it's nice to have auto trade, not auto trade, the offline vending. It's good to have the offline vending now, but it would be nice if it could take over the, like if you have the voucher, it uses up your character's current level of vending. So let's go ahead and, okay, hold on a second. Something's going on here. Oh yeah, EDP. There we go. Much better. So if you make one priest, one acolyte, and you stand next to a random acolyte Hugo, you can go ahead and just cast PSS recommencing your stuff. You're not going to take holy elements damage from holy element attacks, such as the physical attribute attack holy cross, holy light. And quite frankly, this is really easy leveling. Now, if you get hit with critical wounds, it's in your best interest to not get mobbed because you're not going to survive if you get mobbed. Critical wounds reduces the amount of healing you do with syrups or with potions, and it's not good for business. It's not good for business, I tell you. So heed my advice, don't overmob. If you're Guillotine Cross, this is all it takes to level up a Guillotine Cross here at the Odin Temple. So, but yeah, back to the topic. I don't know. I think I would like if they made the offline vending skill use the highest level vending that you have, the same way they do with like those gears that say, oh, if you have this headgear, you get to use level 1 double attack, but if you have double attack level 10 learn, you use your double attack level 10 instead, right? That would be a better, nicer thing to do than, you know, just the 3, 4, 5 offline vending vouchers, you know. Personal take. Personally, I don't think, I think, I always said this ever since the start of streaming. I always say, you know what? It's not charity, it's business. So it's kind of understandable that, you know, certain things are done certain ways. But we do have the free options in the game at least. At least on iRO, we do have the option to... Oh, am I gonna die? Teleport. My holy armor ran out. So let's just say that you don't want to keep going back and forth between maps, right? Let's just say that, you know what? I need to look at the screen right now because I heard the ping. So at least it lasts 10 days instead of, yeah. Well, I mean, Okay, so we're gonna switch characters on over. So the this is the right, yeah, this is the right one. So one of the ways you can go about it is you can make the priest. I have to remove my weapon. Crap. I don't want to lose my EDP, so the alternative to making priest is getting a royal guard, inviting it to your party, and using the skill called piety. If you have enough SP, that is. And now you get holy element armor for 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go back in. I'll come back for this for him later. So yeah, I'm gonna address the chat. I'm just trying to finish this before the timer expires, so I don't have to like go back. I mean, so I can at least turn this in with a BMX studio and start it up tomorrow here. Okay, so let me go back to the whole business thing, because I think, again, this is just my personal opinion. I always had this opinion. If you watch the stream, you know it's not just me saying this now, but I always had this opinion. Like, it's all business, right? Like, if you as the consumer chooses to buy whatever they had selling back then, and you as the consumer chose to break the rules by botting, you are only the one to blame for that, I think, because if it's against the rules. You know, they tell you on the loading screens, or at least they used to tell you, right, that botting was against the rules, don't bot. And then like, that's a very commonplace rule, and I think everybody knows it, because, you know, everybody complains about the bots, right? So, you know, I think that, you know, as a consumer, they probably shouldn't do the botting, right? That's my personal opinion. I mean, it would not make sense for me to work this hard on my characters and what I try to build up on iRO, and, you know, start botting. That would not make any sense whatsoever. Like, what's the benefit to that? Like, if I lose everything because of that, I'm the one to blame because I chose to do that. I mean, does that make sense? So I don't know if it was I don't know if it's capitalizing on that sole idea that people will buy and then bot. It's just more like things happen. And crap, I'm probably gonna die to a holy element attack here. Ooh, 10,000 damage. That's a lot of damage. So back to that. Let's see. You know what? I don't know how much it is. I figure how much I paid. I think I was paying market price. I think it was like, wasn't it like 2 billion, I think? Like 2 billion for the base armor plus 12. I would probably throw in the value of a plus 12 refining certificate, whatever that may be. So anyways, in terms of transactions, I mean, you do have the VIP option, right? The VIP option makes sense. And then if you look at the free-to-play option, which is doing the quest in the game to get the sales, I mean, to get the selling ticket, that's fine too. I think it works. At least that way, you know, you still have the free option, you have the paid option. Taking this long to give us those options, yeah, you know, bummer. But you know, what's done is done, you know. It's like now we at least have the option to sell in game without VIP. But for it to take this long is just kind of like, that sucks. Game is on live support if the only new content is new microtransactions. Well, if you look at KRO, they're continuously updating the game. We get some updates every so often, right? It's not like it's the end of the world for us in that regard. Yeah, it's kind of scary there. But there's been more updates on KRO. We have been getting a lot of updates, and you know, ultimately, I think it really comes down to the consumer to choose where they want to put their money. You know, that's always kind of been the rule. You know, the consumer always chooses, you know, votes with their wallet. One could argue the game was on life support since advanced classes. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. At that point, it's still an opinion at that point. Okay, but then again, the question is, it was on life support to who? It was on life support to the West, or to the or globally? It was on life support. There's a big difference there. I genuinely think there's a big difference saying that the game was on life support since advanced classes in the West as compared to, you know, globally. Because the game was always huge in Asia. They have tournaments. They have the tournaments that we don't have over here anymore. So tell me, has it really always been on life support? I can finish this in 15 minutes. I can finish this in 15 minutes. Right, but I think we're talking about, you know, like, actually, does that even fall within the parameters of what we're talking about here? Well, yeah, because then again, the other thing is, and I know you say it's okay, what I'm getting at is, at the end of the day, mobile markets are huge. Like, there's no denying that there's a lot of money in mobile marketing. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just the reality of things. Genkaku, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And there was somebody else that also hit the follow button earlier that I didn't mention the name. So let me go get that name real quick. SF19, thank you for the follow. Hope you've been enjoying the stream. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, at the very least, the game is still alive. The game is still running. A lot of people will say live support, but the people that I hear say that is people from the West. I've always heard iRO is dying, iRO is dead, like that server. Like I've always been hearing that for a very long time. But the game is still running. So tell me, is it just over here in the West, or is it just globally? Because I think it's really just in the West. Maybe it's just not updated fast enough that people, you know, enjoy it as much. I remember people always talked about the KRO experience, how people wanted to like play in a KRO server, you know, and that's just, you know, that is just what, honestly, that's just what the consumer wants. They want to get updates. They want to be in KRO. Oh, at the very least, that's what people kind of, you know, hints towards too. They want updates. They want this. They want that. That's understandable. Same ideology as KRO. Can you elaborate on that? Without name dropping, of course, just the general concept of, what people look for in something, because that's the topic. iRO is dead in the West. Let's just be honest about that. It's not dead in the West though. See, that's the thing. Are we talking about iRO PC or are you talking about the iRO IP? I know I keep switching the goalposts, but the definition of it is kind of... I've been seeing so many ads for the iRO mobile games. I know people IRL that play the mobile games. So, only RPC. Yeah, I mean, RPC kinda, sorta. In the West, yes. I would kind of argue that kinda in the West, yes, because a lot of people just want all the updates, Ragnarok is still big in Brazil. I mean, there's that too, which we cannot overlook because it's actually part of the big picture. I think, you know what? I think there's always something to work towards within the game, but people always get to it really fast. Like on day one, people clear all the content and have, stuff halfway farmed. So my other argument when it comes to iRO is pacing. People don't pace themselves accordingly. That's my opinion. I don't think there's a lot of, consideration for the pacing of the game. And you know what? There's actually people that argue for that, Milky. Sorry, not Milky. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Wabbit Sticks. It's because Milky's always using Kappa. He's always using Kappa. So when I see Kappa, I think Milky. I'm so sorry, Wabbit Sticks. I'm so sorry. I'm also trying to look quickly to not die over here because I'm out of the holy element armor buff. So all right, so let's see. They just clear the Cosmos PV quest base. Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff gets cleared out really fast on day one. So it's not that well, actually, it's not that they don't have anything to keep us with. It's just that that's where I was gonna say we. It's just that we as the players just want to get more and more fast, We just want everything done fast. We want to acquire everything as soon as possible. And we always want more. When I started doing the free-to-play series, I was thinking about the aspect of leveling between 150 to 180. And I thought, wow, it's actually very challenging. Like, how am I supposed to do this? And as I kept progressing through the dailies and I leveled up little by little, I was like, oh, I'm getting there eventually. Like, it's really not taking as long as I thought it would, but it's still taking a little while. And I thought, I don't have enough potions and Zenny to get too many consumables to continue just leveling straight up all the way to 175. But if I do the dailies every day and I run phase form, I can actually just get to 180 in a matter of less than 2 weeks from just playing maybe 2 to 3 hours a day from just doing dailies. And that's actually a very good thing. Why? Because you still reach the goal at the cost of a little bit more time, but by pacing yourself and going bit by bit, one daily at a time, or one day at a time with the daily quest, you actually reach your goal soon enough, and you don't feel as though you needed to stress yourself out from grinding the same map day and night just to get to 175 with whatever very little Zenny you have, whatever very little gears you have. So, you know what? I will say one thing though. I don't think it's just healthy. I think it's... No, sorry, it's not therapeutic. I think it's healthy to pace yourself when it comes to everything. If that makes sense, right? Like, if I tell you, hey, you know what? I'm gonna start going to the gym. Well, I'm gonna go to the gym. I want to get super yoked up. I'm not gonna get super yoked up in 1 or 2 days. It'll take time to build up into that. It'll take time to get stronger. It'll take time for, you know, having good sleep, good nutrition, building muscle, tearing it down, etc., etc. It's gonna take a while. So I think RO is just the same as almost anything else you do in life, which is kind of why, you know, I put that logic into my streams. You pace yourself, you know, you're gonna go at a pace that is comfortable and you can actually handle things. Wait a second, I think I know. Is it? Anyways, so we completed the quest. We're gonna be here for just a little bit longer. I'm gonna go back and buy the snake skins. Yeah, I know the pacing doesn't work for most RO people because their objective is to dominate WoW. So on the objective side, yes, that makes a lot of sense. People do want to, you know, level up and build up for WoW. That is perfectly reasonable. I mean, that is actually very, very fair. It's like you can't argue with that. It's just how it is. So, yeah, you know. I don't have enough time to do anything other than turn this in with the... I don't have time to sell anything. We gotta pray that that this goes well. Yeah, I mean, PvP is huge. You know, Ragnarok Online PvP is huge. You know, actually, that is one of the reasons why I wanted to organize battlegrounds. Because it's probably just easier for people to, you know, just jump on and do battlegrounds. I mean, yeah, with renewal mechanics, it might be a bit different, but... No, it's not alive. No, I wanted to bring it back. But it's actually difficult because look, once you gotta ask people, here's the deal. It's a one-shot fest in renewal. Oh my god, I'm 185 now. Look at that. All right, we're gonna leave it there because we don't want to, you know, waste the manual. We want to pick up the quest tomorrow. So we're gonna go ahead and just talk for a little bit. Only way to do it is with heavy restrictions. Yeah, see, so that's the thing I want to talk about. You know, you do need to bring restrictions. It's got to be organized. It's got to be structured. That's why most WoW servers tend to stick. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I think pre-renewal had the best WoW PvP battlegrounds experience. I think one thing we cannot deny is that there will always be some sort of meta. There will always be some sort of meta for everything that we do. No matter how you go about it, it's always going to be down to that single thing. Yeah, WoW TE, but there's still one shot in there. I mean, don't people use like one shot with like Super Novice on Fireball, Thunderstorm or something? Yeah, see that's why. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to organize battlegrounds in a way that we're not gonna have this whole, you know, one-shot fest going on, but then it's gonna also be based on the honor system. You know, that's the other thing. It's gonna be based on the honor system. The other thing, the other alternative is to have accounts created with just the battleground equipment on the characters. Create a roster, hand out that account to the person, and then reset the stuff afterwards. You know, hopefully asking that they don't, you know, do anything like sell the items or whatever. You know, it seems like it's a lot more work, but I would like to actually have that be a thing. Equalized items, yeah, just the battleground stuff, just the BG stuff. Not going to creation a whole lot of things. None of those, like, you know, like 9970, 9950, depending what class you're playing. Battleground equipment only, you know, that kind of stuff like that. Like, in all honesty, that is really fun. I want to organize something like that, but again, I have a lot of stuff going on, and organizing something like that takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of coordination, because one of the things that people complain about when it comes to iRO is that parties don't exist. But the reason why parties don't exist is because people are kind of, you know, busy with their lives. They have their own stuff going on in real life. They can't just always be readily available for one party right off the bat, right? That is also the thing. No, people don't. You know what? My YouTube statistics tell me that too. That's like about the average age. So I don't have any. I don't have like sub 25 watching the videos. I'm not even joking. Like that's what I've seen from the analytics. Believe it or not, that's really how it goes. It's incredible, really. It's just kind of, it's a bit of an eye-opener in a way. I wouldn't say worse. So I did finish the booster guillotine cross leveling from 1 to 100. So that will be, you know, published tonight once we have the high definition available. Tomorrow we're gonna continue with the guillotine cross. We're gonna be doing the Odin Temple Einbeck, and we're gonna start farming. I think we're gonna stop with the other dailies and just focus on Einbeck and Odin and some Zenny. Then once we get to level 200, we're pretty much done with the series, and then I'm gonna start looking at what I'm gonna be doing next after that. I do have the Ranger to level up, so I also have a whole lot of Rune Knights Dragon Knights that need to run Endless Tower. So Thursday, just so you guys know, Thursday I will be doing a sponsored stream. If you're new here, I have been sponsored by Gravity, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Sonic collaboration. So here's the information. Let me see. I'm gonna post this one right here. So let you guys know there will be a sponsor stream on Thursday, April 11th. I usually cover the sponsored content and then I provide bonus content. Bonus content in this case is going to be Bio 5 farming. I will be farming materials Bio 5. I will be giving out the set materials from Bio 5. I will be giving out the costumes. I will be giving out the costume headgears from Bio 5, the energy fragments, and the souls if you need them for your Bio 5 headgear. I do have some energy fragments, so I might be willing to part with some of those if somebody needs them. And I'll probably even farm weapons and just hand them out and show you how to get your energy fragments from that. So there is that I'm gonna be doing, and maybe it'll be, you know, worthwhile for some people. I didn't get to some of the questions, some of the comments here, so I'm gonna go through them really quick. Oh yeah, no, I guess you guys talked about WoW and why it's so big and like third classes and it's kind of unbalanced. People want a PvP. No, I think we have that covered. Yeah, I have my Dragon Breath Dragon Knight army. I changed them off from Rune Knights to Dragon Knights. I'm not happy with it, but I had to do it. So I'm sure I'm gonna get disconnected, but stick around for a little bit. We are gonna be jumping to another channel right now. Hopefully it starts up soon enough. But yeah, can only get one run for OGH challenge. Bummer. All right, let me see real quick. All right, it'll be a few minutes. No card. Bummer. I haven't gotten disconnected yet, but I will get disconnected soon enough. So do you guys have any comments, questions, concerns? I'm more than happy to answer them. Remember, sponsored content coming up. About 5 content, I'll be covering that for you guys, giving you guys the custom headgears, the souls, maybe some energy fragments, some curse fragments. So be sure to check that out. And if I have a character level 170 that uses about 5 headgear, I will let you know if if I have some available. I will have some available, so just feel free to ask and you'll get it. I really don't mind. I have a very strong character, so I can just farm it up and not worry about it. So by all means. Yeah, server maintenance is going to be starting up soon, so wow, you used max. Wow, you got max points. Congratulations. Oh, disconnected from server. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. It happens. So that said, don't forget that oh, it said on the thing it was gonna be April 6 to 9. What a bummer. I should have leveled yesterday. It would have been really good. Goodness. All right. Well, so here's the deal, guys. I'll give you guys the whole thing again. So if you enjoyed the stream, you're watching the stream, feel free to hit that follow button. You'll be notified when the stream is up and running. But we also have a Discord. Actually, so it go and it's the server. The forums have the time, how long it takes. So read on there. It'll tell you when, how much time. So you can go out check on there. So again, hit the follow button. We also have a Discord channel dedicated to all of you lovely individuals out there who enjoy Ragnarok Online, who play Ragnarok Online, or simply like the way I run the stream. So feel free to join in on that. We will be jumping over to another channel right now. Just giving you guys the heads up. Also, I have the YouTube channel up and running. If you guys are interested, I will be uploading the Guillotine Cross video at midnight, because that's when the high definition rendering is done from YouTube, or whatever it is that it's called, I will continue working on the material that I had in mind for the thumbnail stuff that I'm working on. So that's going to be a thing I'm going to be doing. I also have some other stuff on the side, but I do have a little channel called Slumber's Office where I post what I'm working on for the day. So if you want to see what I'm working on, or just get an idea what I'm doing, go ahead and look at that channel in the Discord. What else can I tell you? So sponsored stream. Oh yeah, Saturday we're gonna be doing a leveling party, level 180 to 200. So you have a character within that level range, please feel free to jump in on that. Let me know, and you're more than welcome to join in on that. So be sure to ask. And I think that's about it. So Discord, YouTube, the sponsored stream, the next party. That's it. All right, guys. So again, thank you for your support. Really appreciate it. With that said, is it ready? Can we jump in now? Yeah, I think we can jump in now. They are on mute today, so we're not gonna hear them talk, but at the very least you can see their work. So let's go ahead and jump over to Spelly Does Arts channel. She works on a lot of art, animations, and all that good stuff. Really talented, so I think it's well worth going. So with that said, thank you guys for your support. Really appreciate it. We'll see you on the next adventure. Let's start up the raid and join in if you like. But I think it's really good art. It's really worth looking at, so take a look and see if you like it. I would really appreciate it. So thank you guys once again, and see you next time. All right.